The Soldier is a salute. It is a wine dedicated to the many courageous people who take care of and protect others. Some soldiers are in uniform in the armed forces or the fire department, and some are parents and grandparents bringing up the next generation through personal sacrifice, hard work, and selflessness. These are battles fought by farmers, teachers, and healthcare providers, all of them soldiers in life and all deserving recognition. The King family is proud to bring this wine into being.
Hi, I'm Brent Stone, winemaker, King Estate Winery, and we're going to try the 2017 Soldier Cabernet Sauvignon. We've always felt that Cabernet Sauvignon from Washington is underrated. You know, it's I think people in the industry know it as this great region for Cabernet, but maybe broadly and nationally, it's always kind of been a step sibling to regions like Napa Valley that command a high price and a lot of attention. So we think it's very fitting for a wine like Soldier that we're able to offer this incredible value, a well-built Cabernet that we can be proud of, but at a very competitive price.
One of the fun things about the Soldier project has been the diversity of vineyard sites that we've been able to utilize. The King family has made a commitment to source the highest quality grapes throughout the entire Columbia Valley AVA. We're sourcing grapes from the Walla Slope, where we get Merlot and Cab Franc, Red Mountain, and the greater Columbia Valley around Tri-Cities, where we get Cabernet. And in addition, in Walla, we're sourcing Cabernet and Merlot. So we really are able to draw on the strengths of each of these AVAs to come up with the strongest blend possible.
As far as blending on the wine goes, you know, it's fairly common to see a number of different Bordeaux varieties introduced in Cabernet Sauvignon, and that's certainly the case here. So the wine is predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon, you know, about 78%, but we've also introduced about 10 to 11% Cabernet Franc, which can do great things in Cabernet Sauvignon, particularly when it comes to kind of this varietal character and structure. Merlot, another common blending component in Cabernet, is introduced in this case to push a little bit more kind of plum and fruit character, added richness. And then we have just a little bit of Tempranillo, which is less common, but we've found that it adds some additional structure and really kind of rounds out the entire blend.
Winebow Vineyard is an older vineyard in the Walla Slope that's owned by Sagemore Vineyards, a very well-established long-term grower in the Washington Columbia Valley AVA. It's well known for its Cab Franc, and we've been really happy with the Merlot that we've been sourcing there. Another vineyard owned by the Sagemore Group that we source from is Bacchus Vineyards. This is one of the first vineyards planted in the Columbia Valley AVA. In particular, our block of Cabernet is one of the oldest blocks in the state. It was planted in 1972 and continues to produce very high quality fruit for this project. Seven Hills Vineyard, which we source both Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot from, is one of the premier vineyards in the Walla AVA. In fact, it was one of the original vineyards that helped in the establishment of this area. Quintessence Vineyard, which we source Cabernet Sauvignon from, is a relatively younger vineyard in the Red Mountain AVA. It's owned by Shaw Vineyards and is a real up-and-coming vineyard. A lot of well-known wineries are sourcing fruit from there, and it's really well known for high-quality Cabernet.
We really focus a lot on tannin profile. We want to show very nice fruit, but at the same time we want these very balanced, supple tannins in the wine. We do that through a process known as delistage, where early on in the fermentation we remove the skins from the juice. That happens for a period of several hours. We also remove the seeds at that time to help remove some of those harsh tannins from the wine. From fermentation, we go down to barrel. It's predominantly French oak, but we do introduce a few wider grain barrels, American oak barrels. Overall oak intensity is around 35%, and it does get quite a bit of time in barrel, around 18 months overall. And again, that's to promote this kind of tannin softening and a very good balance in the finished wine. So tasting notes on the Soldier. There's a lot of dark fruit in the nose, some cassis, some kind of lighter aromas, violets. It's got the kind of rich, round palate that you'd expect from Washington Cabernet, but there's also some great kind of big, chewy tannins in there, and some nice acidity. Again, characteristic of Washington Cabernet. Now, Cabernet Sauvignon is a very popular variety. We think this wine is a great representation of Washington Cabernet, so it's got all of the fruit and tannin and acidity that you would expect. And very versatile on the food side. You know, it'll complement things like a steak, but also go well with pasta. It's a wine that you can enjoy really every day of the week. It's a great balance in the wine overall. It's well-made Cabernet.